decided to give up three pretty important things in my life. Just for a year, no sex, no masturbation, no marijuana. I anticipate that is going to be more challenging as the year goes on. So I'm going to document it every single day. Keep watching and I will document not only my success and failure if it happens, but also my mental state and any observations that I'd like to share. Subscribe if you dare. Day 24. No sex, no masturbation, no marijuana. So I'm going to use this opportunity to talk about the third eye. So as one moves energy up from the heart to the throat to the third eye, I want to comment a little bit on that. I used to think that you would literally be able to see things, and I have had a few experiences where it's almost been like alternate realities happening at the same time, where things just appear to be different. But I think the main benefit of having an activated third eye is that you have the ability to see things from multiple perspectives. So not just from a two-dimensional perspective or a three-dimensional perspective, but 4D and 5D and beyond. So I'm going to comment on a four-dimensional perspective, which I've stumbled upon, which is being reinforced in two-dimensional and three-dimensional form, which is, well, I'm going to base it on a quote which I shared on social media, which is, so tell me the deepest secret of life, that you are the only one here. Now, this sort of perspective can be summarized by saying that we are all having our own unique subjective experience, and there is no evidence to say that anyone else in your subjective experience is real. This could all just be a projection, as Elon Musk says, based on the way that virtual reality is progressing, or the technology behind virtual reality is progressing. It's logical to assume that this reality that we find ourselves in could well be a virtual reality that we've created for ourselves. So I'm going to take that concept, I'm going to add it to something which I heard Will Smith say once in a video, which is, once you make a decision, the whole universe conspires to help that decision become a reality. So, based on those two principles, I'm going to give you my personal example of why I'm starting to believe that this is actually true. So, 2017, I came up with the idea of DYOB, Dance Your Own Beat, as a result of me loving dancing, but just getting very frustrated at the lack of dance options. You know, going to a nightclub and having to dance to the music that the DJ played. Being in a nightclub full of people who really, in my experience, 90% of them aren't there to dance. They're there to meet people, to hook up. It's more of a social place than a place for dancing. So I came up with the concept with Dance Your Own Beat, which is essentially it's app-based. It's a dance facilitation app, which gives you the ability to run multiple dance events in multiple locations without the usual barriers to entry, such as having a DJ, needing to negotiate with the venue, sound complaints, sound issues, and having obviously good equipment. So this idea and this concept I started working with in 2017. It's been a long up and down process, 4 steps back forward, 3 steps back. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and it's obviously going to work because I believe in it. So my app now, and my idea for these customized, exclusive, private pop-up dance events, which can be run anywhere, inside and outside, that value proposition is becoming increasingly more valuable the more that COVID starts to affect our lifestyle. So that is a very strange coincidence in the fact that I've created this solution, right? And as this solution is being built, the problem around that solution is becoming more and more intensified to the degree of a, alleged pandemic. So that's how I choose to see things. It makes me feel good, and I choose now to mainly follow the thoughts that make me feel good, because I believe that those feel good vibrations have the ability to not just affect one's mood, but to affect one's outer experience. I don't know if anyone wants to comment. I don't know how many people are watching this. Well, I do. There's not many. There's not many right now. But you know what? I've resigned myself to the fact that, I am living on the leading edge, and, my ideas and my theories and just myself, I'm very different from the majority of people, and potentially I'm just a little bit way ahead of my time. So even though I've only got a handful of views now, potentially in the future, there might be millions of people watching this, especially if Jabap turns out to be as effective as I know it will be. Anyway, that's what I've decided to share today. Hope you're well.